Hey guys, Joe here at JP Details with part 3 of the world's most neglected Subaru Impreza STI, and today we're going to be applying 3 layers of ceramic coating to keep the Impreza import protected for 5 years. The ceramic coating that I'm going to be using, demonstrating and explaining the application process for are called Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light and XOV4. A single layer of Crystal Serum Light followed with 2 layers of the ultra hydrophobic top coat called XOV4. These products are available on the consumer market from reputable online stores, so if you felt like giving it a go yourself, which I would highly recommend, then listen up closely. So just a little more final preparation work to do after the machine polishing stages in order to get the paintwork ready for ceramic coating application. This includes a final wipe down using IPA or isopropanol alcohol to remove any final traces of polish oils or residue. These ceramic coatings need to be applied to an ultimately clean surface, so something like Gtechniq Panel Wipe will prep the painted surfaces so that they are impeccably clean. I've got to say that this Subaru Impreza STI has caused me the most problems in terms of how the paintwork reacted to the IPA. In the past I've tended to use Gtechniq Vaccent Ferner, which is an IPA that you can get in 5 litres, so it works out a little cheaper, but when using it on the super soft Subaru Imports paintwork it was leaving smudges and smears all over. Luckily enough, I realised this on day 1 of the detail, so I decided to order some Gtechniq Panel Wipe, which for some strange reason the Subaru's paintwork didn't mind. All of the vehicles I've had in the unit so far, I've had no troubles with wiping the paintwork down with Gtechniq's IPA, so this little issue that I had with the Japanese import did take me by surprise. When I'm conducting the final IPA wipe down, I use my Scan Grip handheld LED light to inspect the paintwork to ensure that it's reacting correctly to the IPA and that the IPA is fully evaporating off the surface. Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light is the first of the 3 layers of ceramic that we'll be applying. CSL is going to provide the paintwork with a tough base coat of protection to help prevent wash marring, UV fading, and to generally protect the paintwork against all that Mother Nature and mankind has to offer. On its own, CSL provides your vehicle with an incredibly tough base coat and actually makes a fantastic and long-lasting protective coating all on its own, with a durability of between 3 to 5 years. This first coating is going to take between 3 to 4 hours to apply, depending on the size of the vehicle. So, perhaps this ceramic coating will make an ideal ceramic coating for the mobile services. I personally think that it would. The application is pretty simple. Apply 3 pipettes of ceramic to the Gtechniq finger foam applicator to get it started and apply the product to a relatively small yet manageable working section at a time. Apply the product in straight lines where possible, but also by doing it in circles does help the product to spread further. Ensure that the ceramic coating is evenly spread across your manageable working section simply by giving it a 2nd or 3rd pass all over. CSL does give you a bit of working time before it becomes next to impossible to remove. I'd hazard a guess at around the 3-minute mark, although you certainly wouldn't want to leave it for 5 minutes because it would have cured far too much. But provided you apply the ceramic coating to your first section within those 3 minutes, the product residue will be nice and easy to remove. Take your first fresh microfiber towel and begin wiping the ceramic coating residue. The objective here is not to try to remove it all in one go, but just to begin that process of mopping the excess product up without applying too much pressure. Gtechniq do state that this first towel should be used to make sure that all areas within your working section have been adequately coated. It isn't a wax that you are removing here, it is a delicate ceramic coating which at this point only has a fine layer that has just begun to cure onto the paintwork. After flipping the first towel 2 or 3 times and you have made a good and gradual process of removing most of the excess product, take your second microfiber towel and gently wipe all areas of the working section until all of the excess ceramic coating has been removed. Don't forget to wipe over and check neighbouring panels, as it is very easy to accidentally spread this product onto other areas of the vehicle. If any of these areas are missed and the coating becomes fully cured, then this will cause a headache further down the line when you do find a bit of stray ceramic coating residue. Use a reliable light source like a scan group LED light to check the panels for complete excess product removal. If you apply too much pressure to the towel at any point, so potentially on the palm of your hand or the tips of your fingers, the ceramic coating layer that has partially cured onto the surface could become dislodged. When you dislodge semi-cured ceramic coating, it will leave a few trails in the paintwork which is noticeable if you are paying attention. These little trails are generally caused when you either apply too much pressure to the towel at any point, or even if you try to apply the second or third layers of ceramic coating without giving the first layer adequate time to cure. The only way to sort out a dislodge moment with semi-cured ceramic coatings is more than likely going to involve you repolishing those troublesome areas. Provided you get to it soon enough, then a simple finishing polish will do. But if you leave it till the morning, then you will need to cut and polish those areas as the ceramic coating would have fully cured. In all honesty, Crystal Serum Light on its own is quite an easy ceramic coating to apply. In an ideal world, you would apply it indoors in a relatively well controlled environment, but there is nothing stopping someone from applying this coating outside. The key factors to remember if you want to attempt applying it outside is that the temperature needs to be above 5 degrees Celsius, there must be 0% chance of rain within the following 12 hours after application, and you will need good lighting. A gazebo could work wonders. They aren't the most convenient of things, but I still managed to get a few cars done under mine. When it comes to applying Gtechniq XO-V4, you need to apply it over the top of Crystal Serum Light within 3 to 12 hours. So, like I mentioned earlier, each layer of ceramic coating takes me between 3 to 4 hours to apply, depending on the size of the vehicle. By the time CSL is done and I've had a 30-minute break for a coffee and some food, I'll jump straight onto XO-V4. The application process is exactly the same as Crystal Serum Light, whereby you apply it to a manageable working section at a time and immediately remove the excess product using your 2 microfiber towel technique. By this point, the paintwork has started to become incredibly slick and smooth thanks to the superb ceramic coating that is Crystal Serum. But the downside to this is that because the surface is so slick, the removal process of XO-V4 tends to be a little trickier. In fact, with each layer of ceramic coating that you apply, the harder it gets. When I say the harder it gets, I simply mean that the excess product takes longer and longer to fully remove before you achieve a perfect finish. Don't let this put you off though, because with a bit of practice, you will master the application process. Personally, I would say that this stage is one of the most mentally demanding stages of detailing, because to get it right, it takes patience, time and concentration, which by the time you are coming to the end of the third layer and you are 12 hours into your day, it is easy for the mind to wander and for the brain to become tired. Practice makes perfect, that's all I'm saying. A recommended ceramic coating for the first time user would definitely be Crystal Serum Light due to the ease of use, a single layer so it isn't complicated. It does cost £55 or thereabouts, so obviously you are paying for quality, but considering that it lasts for 3 to 5 years, it's worth every penny. 2 layers of XOV4 on their own also make an excellent ceramic coating, and I would say simply because it is 2 layers and not just the one, it does require a little more patience. 2 layers of XOV4 will protect your vehicle for up to 2 years. The best of the best for a consumer range coating, then combine the 2 coatings and apply the 3 layers in total, and you'll have yourself with what is known as the CSL Black treatment, which is 5 years of protection that simply speaks for itself. In comparison to waxes and sealants, these ceramic coatings are by far the better choice. The chief ingredient in a ceramic coating is called SiO2 or silica. Silica is also the chief ingredient in glass, so what we are essentially applying to the paintwork is a liquid form of SiO2, which when fully cured, forms a crystalline film over the paintwork which adds depth to the finish, unbelievable gloss, unsurpassed water and dirt repellency, supreme water beading, and quite frankly the best protection against all that God's planet can throw at our cars. If you haven't had your vehicle professionally ceramic coated before, or are even thinking about buying a new or used vehicle and want the vehicle professionally protected, then get in touch with your local professional car detailer and I can guarantee that you will be pleasantly surprised by the power of a ceramic coating. Whatever you do, do not pay a dealer to protect your car, because unskilled in-house valeters will spend 4 hours rushing it and the salesman will make more money on selling you that protection package than they will selling you the car. That's not a joke. A ceramic coating application should be done by a trained professional and also someone who knows what they are doing. The results of a ceramic coated vehicle honestly speak for themselves over the following months and years. In simple terms, there is nothing better currently available to protect your pride and joy, and Gtechniq also happen to be at the top. On the other hand, I would like to give the boys at Modified Weekly a shout out. These boys, Paul and Ollie from the south of England, have been running their YouTube channel for just over a year, and I just want to say, keep up the good work and the subscribers will come. For you viewers who have made it to the end of this ceramic coating application on the Impreza import, then be sure to head over to Modified Weekly on YouTube for lots of Subaru WRX and Honda Civic EP3 Type R content. I used to own a Honda Civic Type R myself some 9 years ago, and I'm also a fan of Modified Weekly Paul's WRX. In all fairness, both of the boys seem like nice and down to earth content creators, so please head over to their channel and show them some support from the JP Details sub base. As always, thank you for watching. Please drop the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider subscribing. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, just search JP Details. I'll hopefully catch you in the next one.